Twitter punishes Libs of TikTok for daring to expose radical leftism. It's crazy because all they doing is really just shining a light and showing what these people on these leftists on TikTok are actually doing, which some of the sickest, craziest things is on TikTok. And I'm not a part of TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, but I do. I am a subscriber on Twitter. I do follow on Twitter Libs of TikTok and see some of the stuff that they post on there. It's just crazy. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree that's in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. It also has a link to my merch store where I have Let's Go Brandon t-shirts, I Will Not Comply t-shirts. Check that out. It also has a link to my mental health coaching and consultation page where you can book a session with me if you're struggling with some type of mental health issues and you need a little help. I can teach you some coping skills and help you get through with whatever issue you're going through. All right, let's talk about this news. Twitter punished the increasingly popular Libs of TikTok account this week for daring to expose the radical leftism plaguing U.S. institutions, especially government-run public schools. The big tech company expressed its hostility toward their account and its anonymous creator on Wednesday when it slapped it with the 12-hour suspension for, quote, hateful conduct. Twitter complained that Libs of TikTok had somehow violated the company's rules and deserved to be put in Twitter jail for the remainder of the day. Quote, you may not promote violence against, threaten, or harass other people on the basis of race, ethnicity, national origin, sexual orientation, gender identity, religious affiliation, age, disability, or serious disease, Twitter wrote to justify its censorship. Essentially, Twitter deemed it's illegal to amplify what gender bending, Trump hating, racist groomer leftists have already revealed about themselves online. I mean, all they're doing is just posting what people are already posting. It's nothing inherently wrong with that. The people that's saying this stuff should be the ones that's getting the boot from these platforms. Even though I mean I don't believe in that. I don't believe in any censorship in any form unless someone is really doing something that's illegal. Threatening, like real threats, not being offended. That's not a reason to kick someone off a platform. But since its beginning in November 2020, the Libs of TikTok account has amassed more than 613,000 followers on Twitter and gained rapid popularity on other platforms such as Instagram for cross-posting TikTok wokeness. The account features nightmarish videos, pictures, and even exclusive looks at the left-wing radicalism in schools and other institutions, which it refers to as coming from the depths of hell. From advertisement for genital mutilation to critical race theory to pornographic library books, Libs of TikTok documents how U.S. public schools have become a breeding ground for progressive ideology. And I've been warning about this ideology for years. I'm just so happy that now finally the parents have woke up to this crazy madness. But Libs of TikTok has been instrumental in helping parents understand the insane indoctrination occurring to their children every day, which is why Twitter wants to squash its under its authoritarian boot. Quote, a lot of parents are really getting awakened now. My account has been very influential on this, as well as other accounts and media outlets, in really showing parents what is going on in these schools that they otherwise wouldn't know or realize. So I think that I do have a lot of hope for the future, and I think that we're going to retake our schools. The Libs of TikTok creator told the Post Millennial last week. The average parent doesn't want their 6-year-old to be taught about pansexuals. I mean, that's true. Quote, Libs of TikTok knew Twitter's penchant for censoring its political enemies would eventually catch up to it. The account's creator foreshadowed as much not long after Twitter censored the Babylon Bee, Charlie Kirk, and even Federalist senior editor John Daniel Davison for simply stating that men are men. It's crazy, man. We're living in a bizarro world. The left has waged a war on parents, tradition, religion, and conservatism but their attempts to change the culture by brainwashing kids will not go unnoticed by Libs of TikTok. Without that account, much of their delirium cursing our institutions, especially public schools, would stay behind closed doors behind the left doesn't want behind closed doors because the left doesn't want parents to know how they're using their children as political pawns. Unless Elon Musk successfully reforms Twitter into a free speech haven, Libs of TikTok will ultimately face more political motivated censorship from the big tech company. Until then, the account will keep exposing the leftist push to normalize progressive ideology in kindergarten classrooms and will keep encouraging parents and conservative politicians to take action. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.